Hey there guys, I am SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy 2. Last time we went around and we got ourselves some more comets, since more of these comets are starting to appear now that we got all the comet medals. And with that said, let's go ahead and actually continue on with the game because we didn't really do all too much world exploration yet of World 3. So let's head back into World 3. And now that comets have slowed down for a little bit, we can move on. But I want to go ahead and activate this little pathway here first. If you have enough stars to activate this warp pipe, you can literally just skip to the Bowser Jr. level. You don't even need to do the rest of this level. You just go right to the ending. Obviously, we're not going to do that because I kind of want to collect things. So let's go ahead and jump into Freezy Flake Galaxy. I want to go ahead and change things up a little bit and get nice and cool walking around a winter wonderland like this. So first thing we have is Bowser on Ice. That's an interesting show name. I would like to see a Broadway show called Bowser on Ice and you just see Bowser ice skating around. Probably wouldn't do all too well on the ice, honestly, but it would be an interesting experience to say the least. So jumping right on in, we got ourselves a fire flower. But in here, we can actually look inside and look, it's one of the bunnies. Let's go ahead and talk to him. Those weird snow sculptures give me the creeps. I'm too scared to leave my house. Boing! Alright, well, I guess we have to be the ones that actually do things. So, these sculptures, as he's saying, these little Goombas or snowballs or whatever else you might find, pretty much these are just little things that can hold items for you. So, you want to go ahead and break them open. And here, you might actually shoot the tree, because behind it, you'll have yourself a coin block and go ahead and hit. And if we hit that, it's just a bunch of star bits. So let's go ahead and talk to him and see what this rabbit has to say. There's some really weird snow sculptures. They give me the creeps. That's what your friend said. What are you guys, just telepathic and just think all the same stuff? Alright, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Yeah, 1-up. I'll take it. Be careful, all these white rocks here, or blue rocks actually, and colorblind apparently. Well, they have like a little white aesthetic on them, so I'm not that far off. But in order to hurt these things, you have to spin around them. Doing so, you'll actually open up their weak point. And, whoa, that was weird. I'm just kind of hovering there on the ledge for a second. That's really odd. But yeah, in order to destroy these little white rocks, you have to just spin jump around them. That'll stun them for a bit because it'll take away their ice. And doing so, you can go ahead and walk into them. So there's that. But let's go ahead and hit the checkpoint and slide down this big old tunnel. See, can we get every coin? Yeah, we did it. Got them all. Doesn't matter, but we did it anyways, and it makes me feel good. So right here we have a warp pipe, as we can obviously see. So let's just get rid of that guy, because I don't really want to deal with being frozen today. And destroy some of these blocks, because I do believe around here, if we keep on looking hard enough, we may also find something else than just a warp pipe. There it is. You'll find yourself a comet medal. So you have to dig in here a little bit, and then you'll find your prize. Oh man, we just barely got to the warp pipe. We needed that one last fireball. That was perfect. Alright, so that's pretty much all that warp pipe will do. It takes you to the next area. But here, if you push these snowballs into lava, it'll actually create a path. But the longer these things are in lava, the more they start to melt. So you don't really have too much time. So you have to move quick here. Okay, since you found me, I'll let you in on a secret. If you roll the snowballs in the snow, they'll get bigger. You don't say. Oh, it's not like I ever played out in snow or something. I mean, this is something every kid knows. You go out and roll a snowball in snow, it becomes bigger. That's common logic. So let's just spin these things back to the lava. So now we have red variants of these rocks, which you get hit by one of these things and it'll just burn you. So it's not too big of a deal to get hit with these in terms of a time loss, but it's still annoying. So we're just going to jump up here. We can't really do anything with this Bowser because, well, we're not made of fire. We have to find a fire flower for that. But luckily, it's right over here. So we can go ahead and grab this. If you had a snowball, you can go ahead and take it out to the center there and hit that block. It might give you either coins or star bits. I think star bits. But we're going to just ignore it because I don't really want to bother with that. We'll just break down this Bowser statue here. And doing so, we get ourselves a power star. So let's get out of here. It's too hot. And too cold. I don't know what I want anymore. This is seriously like one of the worst cases of global warming I think you can ever see on a planet. where it's frozen solid, yet at the same time there's magma surrounding it. So that's a weird combination, if I do say so myself. It's not melting. The snow is perfectly fine, but it's so hot. I wouldn't want to live there. Ugh. So now we have more levels that are opened up to us, which is nice. And as always, we can do those, but I wanna do the ones that we're currently exploring, so let's head back into our ice realm here, Freezy Flake, and do the next power star in this area. So heading back in, we have ourselves the second power star here, which is Shorbetti's Chilly Reception. So that sounds like we're gonna go fight a boss, but I kind of want to do something else first, because if I'm not mistaken, this level here in particular does have a bonus star for us to collect, a hidden star. So I'm going to want to look for that first. So jumping right on into things, instead of a fire flower, we have a rock. I mean, the nice thing about this is there's no time limit, but man, is it really hard to aim for these statues now. So you're going to have a much harder time getting those things, honestly. It's just, way harder to deal with. Let's see, what are we gonna get from this? Do we redeem ourselves and get another 1-up? Or do we get a Bowser? Nope, we get a Bowser, because of course you would. I just wish I could get something that's not a Bowser. I really do. A lot of times I play this game, it's usually Bowser. But let's go ahead and grab ourselves another rock, because I want to go ahead and destroy things, and if we destroy this tree, there's a convenient warp pipe here. Go on the warp pipe, and we see our friend Chimp. Well, 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 you just rolled into the domain of the chimp. You've heard about my gaming skills, right? Today, I got a little challenge for you. To skate and bump the enemies. Watch out for the spike ones. Simple enough, right? So, you ready to experience this? You bet I am. I'll give you this power star if you can get 500 points or more. Good luck. So, they take away our rock power because, one, that'd make this way more difficult, honestly, and two, it could be cheating if you know what you're doing. But we need to ice skate around here. We need to hit these little creatures. I'm not sure what these things are called exactly, but you gotta hit these green guys, and you'll see a yellow one pop up once in a while. He'll give you more points, as you can see. So normal guys give you 10, and the gold ones give you 50. So you're gonna want to hit those gold ones whenever you see them come out. And in order to do this effectively, you're gonna want to spin whenever you can to get a nice speed boost, because without that speed boost, you're probably not gonna have enough time to hit all of these creatures. So you gotta move quick. And if you hit one of the spikes, luckily you don't lose any points, you just lose a lot of time. But that's all you gotta do. Just keep on skating around, pay attention to which ones pop up, and you're good to go. You got 560 points? I guess that qualifies you as a shining rival. I may not like it, but I promised. So you can take this power star. We barely got that score too. If I didn't hit those last two golden enemies, we wouldn't have had enough points. So that was cutting it close. Really close, honestly. That's the thing about that game. If you're a little too careless or you might miss too many things, then your point requirement for the end, it gets really strict. So be careful not to miss too many of the enemies, because you'll obviously miss your chance of getting the power star. So that was the bonus star there. Let's head back on into our galaxy and get the actual star we're supposed to get. So let's go back to Freezy Flake and go back to power star number 2 and actually fight this boss this time. Alright, so let's go back to Shobetti. And we've already seen this cutscene introducing, so let's just skip. And there we go. Let's go. Grab our rock and go. Oh, this is such a pain to aim with. Come on, I really don't like using the rock here. Using the fire flower for the second one, which is way easier, honestly. The rock power-up just makes it way more difficult. And it doesn't need to be difficult like this. It's just a lot more inconvenient. It really is. Oh, hey, would you look at that? Got a 1-up. How nice. I'm glad I didn't get another Goomba. That would have sucked. I wouldn't have put it past me, but I'm just glad I didn't get it. So here, as you can see, we're blocked off, so we can't really go the same way we did for the first power star. So in order to leave here, we need to find the 5 pieces for the launch star and use that to get off this planetoid. So let's just go ahead and break all these different trees and Goomba statues here and see which ones have our star bits. Or our launch star bits, I should say. So nothing back here. Alright, let's keep on looking. Maybe in this Goomba. Apparently not. This tree? No? Okay. Oh, let's continue on. Maybe this tree. So this is pretty much all you're doing. You're just rolling around looking for stuff. And how the heck did that happen? This is the weirdest case of parkouring I've ever seen with the rock. I've never seen him go backwards after a jump like that. That is so weird. But these mountains do push you quite a lot, so the best thing probably to do to climb back up the mountain is just to walk instead of rolling. Rolling just seems to be a big problem. Alright, but let's just check these last two things here. Alright, so it was the Goomba. So as you can see, the launch star pieces can be in either the Goombas, the crystals, or even the trees. So it can be in anything, really. So let's just get out of here. Oh, I missed the 1-up. I just seen it as soon as we launched. Oh well, never really need it. So this segment here, it's kind of hard to see in, honestly, but it makes sense. We're in a blizzard, so... Oh, come on. I thought I got him on my spin. Guess not. Oh well, try again. So it's a little hard to see in this little area. It's pretty much a maze, honestly. So just walk around, be careful of your surroundings. Talk to this bunny here. He says, the wind and snow makes everything white. The deep whoosh from here goes right through my head. Boing! I mean, that's nice. He comments on how snow just feels different. You fall down here, and you obviously have yourself another way to go, but I do want to go this way, so I don't normally do this, but let's kill ourselves. You can't really climb back up that mountain, so I actually had to kill myself to go back. So it's interesting they put this checkpoint right here, and then not too far away from that checkpoint, there was another one. So that's pretty interesting. You gotta be careful where you walk and where you want to jump, because it's very easy for you just to jump right off the edge. So, let's see. One of these paths here I missed before, where the bunny is. So if I jump down here, I'm going to do a spin just to be safe, and we get ourselves 3 1-ups. This was the platform I was looking for. So I had to burn a life to get to this, but it was worth it, because jumping down there, as you can see, gives you more than enough lives to get through this segment. And oh, don't you dare jump off the edge, Mario. Would have been the worst idea. Alright, so we can talk to our shop owner here and get ourselves 1 to 2 items, life shroom or the 1-up, but I don't have enough star bits, funny enough, by just 1. And well, now I have enough, figures. But even if I did have enough, I wouldn't have spent any star bits, because I don't need either one of those things. I got enough lives, I can deal with 3 hits, so let's just jump into the boss fight. So after we land on that planet above and launch off of it with that little launch star, it transforms into the boss. So what we need to do here is hit the guy in the red eye. That's all you gotta do. So pay attention to where he's spinning around and get ready to spin his eye out. It could be a little bit hard to aim for the eye, and whenever he hits something here on the planet, whether it be a tree or a piece of the snow bundled up on a mountain, he will bounce around, so it won't be as easy to aim. Just pay attention to where he is. Sometimes it's actually better to get hit by him, because then it'll reset his pattern. So doing so, you might have an easier time hitting his red eye if you just hit him and then he starts rolling backwards. So that's all you gotta do. Simple as that. And like I said, actually taking the intentional damage in this fight would probably make it easier. So come into this fight with the life shroom, and the fight's even easier because then you could just keep on damaging yourself to reset the boss's pattern a little bit and have an easier time hitting his eye. But there you go. That's that galaxy all taken care of. So galaxy is completed. We won't be coming back there for anytime soon, honestly, because we don't really have a need if we got all the power stars. So we got ourselves a letter here, apparently. Ooh, I was about ready to go on the next galaxy, but I saw this in the corner of my eye. Let's see who wrote in. Oh, it's a star bunny. Manual of the secret techniques. Jump and spin. Jump and spin. While jumping and spinning in midair will show you all sorts of secret places. So says the wisdom of the bunny tribe. Boing! So that's pretty much it. The stuff we kind of already knew since the first world, especially we did Flip Star Galaxy. That one kind of teaches you the whole flipping mechanic, honestly. So using the spin jumps in the air, we kind of already knew from that galaxy alone. The wall jumping was a little bit different, but even then, kind of figured it out at this point. When you do any kind of a spin in the air, it gives you extra height. Really helps when you're doing some wall jumping. But this is Haunted Halls, and we have ourselves a Yoshi in the level, as we can see, so this is nice and spooky. So who's better to play a spooky level? But Luigi, of course. I mean, hey, he went through his entire game fighting boos, so Why not? Leave the ghost fighting to Luigi. So it's very fitting that we do have Luigi here, honestly. I think they did that on purpose for the reference to Luigi's Mansion. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. When you get near these ghosts, if you spin around them, they won't die, but they will briefly go invisible. So that allows you to actually walk through these ghosts because, well, they don't really exist for that split second. So if you don't feel safe walking past the ghosts, you can just do the Euro spin, and now you're safe. So yeah, that's what I would recommend. But this bonus I don't like because you gotta stomp all these Goombas who are wearing these pumpkins, which make them a lot more resilient. So the best way to do this quickly is with a bunch of ground pounds. And I'm surprised I got that, because normally when I do this one, I never get the 1-ups, because they don't give you enough time, honestly. It is so strict, and I'm just, like I said, I'm surprised I got that, because of how strict that time can be. Normally, I might see the 1-ups at the most, so that was impressive. Now I gotta wait here, because the platform's gone. I gotta wait for it to come back into reality. And I could wait here, but I have a long jump, and I can actually make this jump! Oh, come on. I don't like how the edges are made of butter, basically. If you stand near the ledges in this portion, it just kind of pushes you off. Unfortunately, I gotta do all this again. Luckily, it's right there. It's literally right where my cursor is, so it's not that far. Don't really need to cut to it because it's so close. It's just annoying. We can do the bonus again, but I got enough lives, I don't really need to worry. So, yeah, just be careful when you get to these edges because they are very slippery for some reason. You get to the edge, and it doesn't really count as the same kind of solid platform. It counts more as like a platform you can't really grab, as like a proper ledge. So that's pretty annoying, if you gotta ask me. So we could grab coins there, but there's not really a need for coins in this level. There's no Hungry Luma in this one, so I don't need to worry about coins all too much. I mean, we can go for more coins to get more points, but really the points don't matter. So here we just gotta be careful and just be patient, because this platform does appear slowly over time, but obviously there's a lot of waiting. But right here, we don't need to wait anymore. We have a long jump. Unfortunately, we have to wait for this red platform to come out. This one we kind of can't cheese as easily because we got to go up a good amount, but we can do this. There you go. Once it gets close, you can go ahead and just jump over. Thanks, ghosts. Appreciate it. Alright, so right here, we don't actually go on with the level. You just want to go ahead and grab your comet medal over here. So that was the entire purpose of that little stretch. It was just with the comet medal, so if you don't care about that, don't go out there. Alright, let's grab our checkpoint. Grab ourselves a Yoshi. Tongue this fruit. And now, wear a flashlight. So, the yellow fruits here, they give Yoshi the ability to basically see hidden platforms like we're doing now. So, whenever you see these, you're going to want to grab them, because without these, you're not going to be standing on the ground at all. If Yoshi can't see it thanks to the fruit, then it just doesn't exist. So, be very careful with your time limit with these segments, because it's very easy to go through all this, and then run out of time and fall through the floor because, well, Yoshi can't see anymore. So I saw a lot of these coin blocks filled with a bunch of coins in this segment for some reason. I think they do that just to drag out your timer. So they're doing that more or less just to mess with you. So be very careful and don't really waste your time too much on coins because you don't really need them. You're only doing that just for, point's sake, like I mentioned earlier. So if you listen closely in this segment, you hear the star, which is right here. And we need Yoshi's help to get to it. Not just because of his tongue allowing us to grab a hook around these flowers, but also because he can actually see the floor below us. So there we go. We got our star thanks to our friend Yoshi, so that's that galaxy taken care of, or at least for right now, because there's still one more star we need to get. And thanks with Luigi, we got our first star here, but I'm actually going to go ahead and end the episode with this star in hand. So go ahead, Luigi, unlock our next little Hungry Luma level, which we'll do in the next episode, not now. Say our goodbyes, and with that, we're going to go ahead and say our goodbyes too. Next time on Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy 2, we'll head back into the Haunted Halls Galaxy and get the remaining power stars there. I'll see you guys next time.